1163, Salahudin and Shirkuh's arrival, along with the Zengid army in Egypt, terrified the citizens. Shirkuh, with his military brilliance, helped Shawar dethrone Dirgham and reinstate his position. In the midst of all of this, Shirkuh observed how weak and fragile Egypt is from within, even though it looks unconquerable from the outside. This enlightened a dream in Shirkuh's mind, a dream to conquer Egypt. 6 November 1163, Shirkuh and Salahudin left Egypt and returned to Syria. Shirkuh shared his opinion with Nur ad-Din to conquer and bring the fractured Fatimid Caliphate under the Abbasid rule. The preparations started in 1166–67. Upon recognizing the intentions of both Shirkuh and Nur ad-Din, Shawar panicked. He realized that Asad ad-Din was ambitious to seize the country and that he would inevitably attack it. So he wrote a letter to the Franks demanding their aid, and they agreed. When Shirkuh and Nur ad-Din learnt of the Crusaders' agreement and possible arrival in Egypt, they hastened their preparations, as the arrival of Crusaders in Egypt would be a complete catastrophe for the Muslims. So Shirkuh departed for Egypt once again in December 1166 to January 1167, taking his nephew Salahudin with him, despite him not wanting to. Shirkuh and Salahudin arrived with the Zengid troops from Syria, but they weren't the only one there. The Franks from Jerusalem also had got into Egypt under the command of Amalric I, and a fierce battle erupted where the Zengid troops had to face the Frankish and the Egyptian army. Learning the state of his army, Nur ad-Din unleashed a brilliant chess move. In chess, when the opponent's attack is unstoppable from one side of the board, the best way to counter it is to strike back on the other side. And that's what Nur ad-Din did. When he learnt of his army being pushed from Egypt, he, instead of supporting his troops with his remaining army, attacked and captured Munaytira. This move from Nur ad-Din caused the Franks to leave Egypt fearing the loss of their territories. But they weren't leaving alone. Shirkuh also left, as his army was exhausted and weakened by the alliance of Franks and Egyptians. But before leaving, Shirkuh made a deal with the Franks that none of them would enter Egypt.